If you have a plant, whether in your home or your workspace, then you probably know just how great they are. Not only do they look good, but they help to keep us connected to the great outdoors and remind us that the world, albeit scary, is a place for growth, both in and outwardly. There have been numerous studies looking at how houseplants help to reduce stress, anxiety, fatigue and pain, whilst increasing our productivity and focus, our quality of sleep, and indeed our sense of purpose. Other benefits manifest as cleaner air, since lots of houseplants help to reduce toxins and indoor pollutants. And of course, they offer the fantastic opportunity for us to take on some mindfulness. And that's what we're going to be doing today. This activity is perfect for any time you find yourself feeling stuck, whether physically, indoors, or mentally in your headspace. I would encourage you to practice this weekly, if not daily, so you can cultivate the strength to take this on when you feel in a more difficult place. And hopefully then you'll be able to access some calm focus that'll help you move on with your day. If you don't already have a plant, then the first step is to head out and buy one. You can find them at most hardware stores or even supermarkets, but if you can, then do check out your local florist. Whilst they might be slightly more expensive, you know you'll be taking on a plant that's already had lots of love poured into it. If you can't get out and about, then maybe a trusted friend or family member could go for you and send you some pictures to help you choose. You really want to get a plant that you like the look of and feel some kind of appreciative connection with. Next, find a space for your plant, ideally in the area where you most commonly find yourself struggling or in need of grounding. This could be your bedroom, office, kitchen, or somewhere else. The key is to have the plant in place so you don't need to move when you feel stuck, as it's already in sight, therefore making this activity more accessible. So, you have your plant and it's looking good in its new home. Let's take a look at the mindfulness activity. We're going to start by closing our eyes and bringing our focus to our breath. Take a long, deep breath in, filling the lungs. Pause at the top of the breath and then very slowly breathe out. Again, breathe in, pause and breathe out, letting go of any tension in your shoulders, forehead, jaw or arms as the air escapes. Keep that breathing going nice and calmly and deeply, and as you do so, take that time to appreciate and reflect on the clean air around you that's improved by your plant. Isn't it wonderful that simply by breathing freely, we have a deep connection with the flora around us? When you feel ready, open your eyes and set your focus on your plant. Quietly examine it and take note of what you can see. What colours are you picking up on? Perhaps some are more vivid than others. How about textures? Are the leaves waxy? Are they glossy? Or maybe hairy? Are the edges jagged and cut? Or are they smooth? What other shapes can you see? Perhaps there are knots in the bark or the stem. Maybe lumps in the soil. Does your plant have a scent? Maybe it has a flower that offers a sweet aroma, or instead, you might be able to pick up on a faint dampness coming from the soil. Really take your time over this, considering if you are missing anything. Look intently and purposefully, telling your mind that there is always more to see. Next, set your mind on growth. Can you see any new shoots coming off? Perhaps they'll turn into leaves or flowers. Is your plant growing taller or wider? Look out for any signs of growth and celebrate in it. Sometimes we don't notice change right away, but by checking in with your plant more often, you'll notice the smaller changes that communicate things are going well and feel even more able to rejoice, regardless of how fast or slow this appears to be happening. Remember, our actions speak louder than our words, so finish up by carefully watering or feeding your plant, or gently dusting off the leaves. Relish the small acts of caring for this living creation, and as you do this, try to make the effort to smile and say thank you to your plant, and then thank you to yourself. Through participating in this activity, you're showing that you care about your well-being and giving yourself the space and love needed to heal. How blessed we are to be able to live and breathe around the beautiful glories of nature. Remember, you too are part of it.